of Jason Castro.
Ito, subukan mong depensahan sa baba. Pero pag tumaas kayo, hahanap ng paraan eh. In the meantime, Abang gets to do his thing on the floor, pulling out Dillinger. Still in the first minute of the second quarter. Peleos, of course, our end of season awards. And do you think the three conference format is going to come back? What do you think?
I said, last time I went to the PBA office, a lot of the guys were saying that the possibility is going to be there. By the way, I saw the son of Leo last week, Mike Preto. He said, you should come around again, man. And, yeah, he said he would.
And Aduco with a 6-point first half. There's Aban. Handoff.
Nice
Drop inside.
pass, but an offensive foul called against him.
And Kelly Williams crosses the turnover. And they're barely up now, up by 4. They led by as much as 10.
We're in the second quarter. Minute and a half gone by here.
You were thinking of the game later on. What's in the minds? Let's start with Alaska. What do they want to achieve aside from winning the 4 games? What's the main concern of Alaska, Dr. J?
Well, first of all, they have to compete against the size of the of the Beermen, especially if they do not have the services of their regular center, Sonny Toss. No matter what you say about Gabe Freeman, he may be 6'5", 6'4 and a half, 6'5", whatever, but he plays like a 6'8".
Oh, sobra.
So you have to get him out of those his comfort zone, which is really being able to get offensive rebounds. Yeah. So Alaska may again have a problem there in the rebounding department against the San Miguel team. That's their number one thing. Then can they execute? You know. And what will the coaching staff of Shot Tankinson, as we see Canileta, have a possible 3-point play, have in store for LA Tenorio? Will you take the ball away from him? You know? Just completely take the ball away from him, play denial basket. They have a lot of players to do that.
They can have a variety of combinations.
They have Venus Miranda. You know, he's an in-your-face type of defender.
He'll live inside the jersey of LA if he has to.
And he has 6 fouls to give up.
Aside from that. In the meantime, this one is getting a little more competitive with 32-28. It's the Humble count. In the meantime, Castro goes up against Timberlake and he's up against 2 guards now. Top of the keyhole, Laban's shot won't bite. It is regained nonetheless by Yi.
He's a guy I was surprised did not play in Game 7. I thought he's a very tough player. He has come in and scored 5 points. In game number 4, which they had to win, he came in big for that team in the second quarter.
That's why he got some playing time in down the stretch. In the meantime, Cheska is ready with the report.
The BMAC franchise has been in the battle for third 8 times prior to Coach Ryan's tenure as their coach since 2002. This is actually Coach Ryan's first battle for third in his career, so he's pretty excited about that. And he says that, you know, Talk-N-Text is always a matchup nightmare. When it comes to offense, their quickness, their strength, both bench and starters. But he knows that the in the mental aspect of the game, BMEG has the advantage with that because Talk-N-Text probably has not recovered from their loss against the Alaska Aces. 7, Andy?
Mas maaga nga naman natapos yung series ng BMEG at saka San Miguel. And there was that big lead by San Miguel at 3-1.
At saka hindi yun. They were underdogs to San Miguel.
Okay.
Talk-N-Text was the favorite team against Alaska.
Maybe that's
another thing. So, yung sa kanila, kung manalo tayo, we've done it again. We did another small miracle. Ito, you feel the loss.
It's a matter of perspective, really. I already see Nick Pinisi in his blue t-shirt scanning the horizon. Parang siya may-ari ng Araneta Coliseum.
No, hindi. Ganyan lang talaga si Nick.
Ganyan lang yan, ano? Parang ano eh. Either nabili na niya o bibilhin pa lang ang Araneta Coliseum.
Hindi magbibili yan. Yan ang Phil Australiano na Ilocano.
Talaga? Talaga?
With apologies to my wife.
Hindi ko kami galit sa mga Ilocano, ha?
No way. I'm married one.
Okay.
Then my father-in-law was the greatest guy, one of the greatest guys I've known. He passed away already.
Okay.
And I could have really been galante yung aking father-in-law.
Lahat ng father-in-law, basta pumayag yung ito, galante talaga.
Hindi, talagang gustong, I wish I had more chance with him. With him.
In the meantime, a ceasefire requested. What kind of timeout? The endless question in the PBA. It's a full timeout. Back in a moment. Okay, back with us here at the Araneta Coliseum. It's 36-30 in the second quarter. Sam Samantha with the Doctor and Cheska Litton. And don't forget, this is when we are done with basketball in the PBA, there's a ton of basketball on BTV as well as on Solar TV. And the Giants of basketball, France, Spain, Germany, Argentina up against the USA. That's a lot to look forward to.
Madami pa talaga. Even WNBA is on BTV. Diba? They'll be playing in the playoffs starting, I think, in a week or two. So there are a lot of basketball games.
Salvador tries his turnaround shot, and Marquis blocks that rebound. 6-point lead by the Trop and Texters, but they waste that opportunity.
Well, Aban, instead of going to the corners where he can get the pass, he was running inside already. So when he turned his back, doon naman pumasa si Castro. You cannot blame the point guard in wanting to advance the ball very quickly para at least you save the dribbling, because the ball does advance better with a pass.
Alam mo, pag forward ka o sentro ka, mata ng point guard, kailan lagi mo nakikita yan
Actually, if coach, as he's going to use Daniels right now, this is one team that they have nobody that can guard Daniels at the post.
Yep.
They would have to do a lot of double teaming to stop him at the post, Against Alaska, he went one-on-one against Simpson almost all the way, but he was also successful because Alaska did not want to have to double team him a lot, wherein he could give it out to Jimmy Alapag or Mac Macardona to hit them with three-point shots. But this is one team that they don't have a center that can guard Daniels at the post.
One move, you're erased. Inside, let's see the point you were making. Back to Yi quickly. And the shot clock coming down to 3. Ooh, there's a foul that gets them out of that predicament. Cardona was running out of shot clock time.
There's a blessing there actually for the Llamados because without a shot would have gone in. And one more move, if they called the foul after that, would have been a 3-point play.
Canaleta with his second 6-point game. Nothing much in terms of the score changing in the last minute and a half. As Castro tries to look for a crack in the defensive wall, goes to the corner, Yi fires. Oh, look at Daniels.
That's what I'm saying. They have nobody who can stop Daniels at the post. Can you imagine passing off a rebound without coming down? Actually, he never jumped, so he never came down.
Sasabihin ko sana, alam mo Larry Bird?
He never jumped, so he never came down. Not like a Walton, Bill Walton, he get the ball up in the air and then passing. Baseball pass pa yun.
Pababa pa lang eh. Here's Sean Daniels looking inside. Marquis with a turnaround shot. Battle for the loose ball now. That's a smart move. Push it out. Shot will go. You earned that.
Well, you better make that. You had a 4-on-2 and you shot an outside shot.
Yeah.
You better make it. Coach would be saying, you better make that. And we have a close game now. Another missed shot by Mac Macardona and the ball going out.
Both clusters really giving chances to their benches to get some minutes here. And it's now Alapag back on the floor. Good time as any to empty your bench here today.
Well, there are two guys that haven't played. That's Lau and the brother-in-law of Kelly Williams. Ano mo pangalan?
Waters.
Waters, yes. Sorry, I haven't covered you that much, or have I seen you so much on the floor? So it's my fault.
It is always a celebration when Waters comes to the floor. I did one game sa Inares yata yun. We're leading so much. and he came onto the floor. In the meantime, down to 4:41, and it's a 2-point affair.
The back-to-back baskets here by Jun Simon. Markey, another 3-point shot. This time a little bit long.
One moment in time for Markey ito. Downstairs we go. Daniels shopping around. Two-man game on that side. Anticipated by Timberlake.
Nice pass. Beauty. And Simon strings up 6 straight points to tie the ball game here at 38 all. But a very good pass here by Timberlake.
Kahit malakas, nasaluin. Alam naman kasi ni Simon na sasaluin niya.
I like players who take advantage of the situation. And that's exactly what Jun Simon here. Trying to get back what he had 2 years ago before his injury. All-star player. Not only all-star player, most valuable player in the all-star game. And Markey finally being rested here by Jason Castro.
Uphill climb yan in terms of confidence yung coming from an injury. Like sa Alaska, si Larry Conasir galing na sa injury and managed to get some minutes and played big in game number 7.
Well, he always said it to me. I don't know. But that boy, he's a fighter.
When that scowl is on, yung pag nagsalubong ang kilay ni Conasir, yun na yun.
You better not do that to me.
Yeah.
I'll smack it.
I don't think he'll do that here.
That's a nice fake there by Aban and a possible 3-point play. Good shot fake. Gets the Mac Cardona gets the defender jumping up.
Mayor Hopper with the foul, his second. You know, when Cardona's in the groove, he takes snapshots of the floor before he goes in.
Mac's a very good player.
Absolutely. He probably wears Hanes, the official underwear of the PBA.
Misses that free throw, no longer sports that headband. Medyo papahiyang siya.
Players do that in the course of the game, no? Alisin ko kaya muna ito. Meron dyan, isang damakmak na wristband, headband.
Like LeBron, he just throws it to the crowd afterwards. Souvenirs.
Boy, Shaquille joining the Celtics.
He's a big man kasi wala pa si Kendrick Perkins.
Hindi ako nagulat dun sa ano na yun.
And getting less money. 2-year contract pa.
Kala ko lalaro ng PBA.
Nakuwala ito. 9 points.
Oo nga.
9 straight points.
Sunod-sunod pa.
And the Llamados take a 1-point lead now.
Alam ko maglalaro si Shaquille abroad eh. Dito na, tatanggapin natin siya. 7-1 lang nga.
No, meron naman tayong unlimited high.
Pwede rin. Cardona with a 3-pointer. He has a 15-point game.
If you remember the old song, what Talking Texas singing to Mac is, where were you when I needed you?
And we'll allow the refrain to linger just a little here.
I love that song.
Aliado.
Another guy that's expiring. So obviously trying to play his way in to remain with this team or for any other pickups.
So many decisions to be made by the teams in the course during the break. Alapag.
Well, Jimmy is a guy that loves to be challenged. If Timberlake is challenging him, then I'm going to show it.
Nice dish off. Mayor Hopper.
And a 30-second timeout probably will be called here.
And we shall use this 30-second timeout to tell you that it's brought to you by Handy Fix. On first aid ng bahay mo, Bansol sees all. I'm beginning to see a sea of red to my left here at the big dome. I think this might be fans of
Alaska, obviously. Like the commissioner said in the press con, which I was listening to earlier, these are the two remaining existing all these teams. But the 30-second timeout will now force a full timeout here by the Talking Text Drop on Texas.
Yep, we'll use it after that. 45-43, TNT slightly up. Salvador Timberlake shooting at 2.
Yeah, he likes the challenge that Jimmy Alapag is posing. And obviously, he knows that if he can get the better of Jimmy, he's going to make a name for himself.
Yep.
So Jimmy's a well-respected point guard here in the PBA.
This is the Please Remember Me game.
Okay, so you're fighting me. I'll show you on the other end.
Parang odd. You started the thing about songs. Anything you can do, I can do better.